I'll make you late every Monday if you want.
Hello, this is Scott at Porsche Center Calgary. Today we're going to talk to you a little bit about the 997 generation 911, as we've got a few different variants here today to speak about. We're going to start first with the most special of them. So a bit of history on the 997 generation car. This car first came out in 2005, and then the 997 generation went until 2012. The first half of the generation, often known as a 997.1, was 2005 until 2008, 2009 being the first year of the 997.2 generation car. So what we have in front of us here is a 2008 911 Carrera S Coupe. And I think what makes this car truly special is the fact that it has the X51 Power Performance Kit option. And so what that option is, not only was it an expensive option new, you can see here we have some literature on the car. It was close to a $24,000 option new in 2008, which if you factor in some inflation was quite a valuable option then. This option basically made the car more powerful, made it more performance inspired. So it went from 355 horsepower to 381 horsepower. So a fairly substantial increase for a naturally aspirated motor. I think, as everyone knows today, to get equivalent power out of a turbocharged car is very easy, but not necessarily the case when it's a naturally aspirated car. You're talking about forging some different engine internals, intake systems, exhaust systems, the list goes on, but quite impressive. And to frame this differently, but not so differently, you basically went from a Carrera S to a Carrera GTS. That's essentially what you got out of this option. Also, what makes this car really unique and special is that it was ordered new from Porsche Center Calgary in 2007. That doesn't happen all the time, especially with cars that are a little bit older. And so because of that, this car was picked up new at Porsche Center Calgary on our old location on Blackfoot Trail, owned by 3 people. All Calgarians, always serviced in Calgary, always driven in Calgary in the summer. So it has a full service history from Porsche Center Calgary, a major services done. We also did a boroscope, no abnormal results in that, which is fantastic. It was recoated with paint protection film, the full front end, rocker panels, some other areas. The car is all original, so no modifications or aftermarket parts. Well, I should probably say, in terms of the only modification was a Porsche modification, that being the Porsche Communication Management System Plus, so the PCCM Plus, which is your head unit being upgraded to the classic version, thus looking the same as all the surrounding trim, but offering new technology, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and those features and benefits, and being able to use and speak on your phone. So you can drive the car, enjoy it, but use all the technology that you'd expect to have in a new car, which is fantastic. And some other unique options with this car, you'll have a full leather interior. So if we go inside this car, here you'll see full leather, not only just the seats, but all the way up the door cards, all the way up the dash. You have contrast stitching in silver. The seat belts were also colored to match that stitching option. Extra leather was added on the transmission tunnel area. You have aluminum pieces as far as the shift lever, e-brake lever, back of the seats, an aluminum look. You have a Porsche crest on the center console bin lid there. The Carrera S will illuminate, and some other unique options that make this car stand out. And then really the only way to tell that this car actually has that X51 Power Performance Kit option without necessarily looking at the build sheet is the engine bay. You'll see here the carbon intake. You'll also see the sport exhaust system. That's a part of that X51 kit as well. So it's not standalone, it does come with that option. The car's only driven just over 55,000 kilometers, so it's in tremendous condition, still drives like new, and offers a different level of performance compared to our new cars. It's a car that you rev out to get that power. It's a car that's a little more engaging because it feels smaller, because you row through the gears and drive it a bit differently. But I think that's what makes it enjoyable, and I think that's what makes it unique, and I think that's what makes it stand out compared to cars today, and that's what's neat about our sports cars. So feel free to come and see this car for yourself. It's in the showroom right now at our showroom, at our location at Porsche Center Calgary. Being that we're selling it, you can actually finance it. Porsche Financial Services has a classic program that speaks to any of our classic cars. There is a rate associated with doing that, but you can finance it up to 6 years, which is pretty unique. So if you were looking for a solution to be able to afford a car like this that otherwise wouldn't be attainable through different resources, Porsche Financial Services will allow you to finance it. It is an open loan too, so you can pay it off sooner. And with that, I'll leave it up to some of my other colleagues to talk about some of the other 997s that we have for sale on display right now. And thank you very much for listening. It's Scott at Porsche Center Calgary.
We're taking a look here at one of our 997.1s that we have. This is going to be a 2007 911 Carrera Coupe. This is your dedicated rear wheel drive one. And there's going to be a few things that make this car very special and a few reasons why it'd be a great vehicle to get into. So for one, like I said, this is going to be 997 generation 911. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more driver's oriented, as in smaller, a little bit more analog, lighter than what would be comparable on, let's say, one of the two newer generations of 911, the 997 generation overall is just going to be a fantastic vehicle for that. You're going to get great road feel, it's going to be nimble. You're going to have that classic Porsche kind of stiff, precise steering feel to it, which are all pluses. This one being a rear wheel drive, it's a very dedicated sports car. And you're still going to have about 325 horsepower in quite a small package. So you're going to be able to have a lot of fun with it. Particular to this vehicle, color combo you don't see all the time on this one. This one's going to be Atlas Gray for exterior color with a stone gray interior. So fantastic looking car. Previous owner, they bought it from us originally here at Porsche Calgary. So we know this car quite well. A lot of its servicing's been done here and it's got great history. Paint shows everything really well. Interior looks fantastic. As far as notable options on this vehicle this car is going to have like carbon fiber interior bits in it. So like I said, the vehicle overall looks fantastic. It's going to have a sport chrono package, so you're going to have some fun features in the vehicle. And one of the big things going for this one too, I'd say, would be price point. For $60,000, you're able to get into a Porsche for one and a very fun sports car. You're going to be able to have a lot of enjoyment out of this vehicle for, as far as 911 world goes, quite a good price point. Besides that, coming to take a look at the interior, like I said, this is going to be the stone gray leather interior. You're going to have comfort power seats in this one. Like I said, you're going to have the sport chrono package in this. So I mentioned that already. And yeah, you'll see along the dash, the Tronic gear selector, that you're going to have those carbon fiber bits. So looks great. Previous owners taken really good care of the vehicle. And that's what makes this one special. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Thank you for coming back to Porsche Center Calgary. My name is B with the sales team. Today I'm here with a 2006 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 Cabriolet. The 4 obviously stands for the all-wheel drive system of the vehicle. This particular vehicle comes with the Guards Red exterior and sand beige interior. The sand beige leather interior is not offered anymore on the newer 911s. It comes to a different beige interior. And then we have lots of clients that has expressed their interest in the sand beige interior. It's very classic. This particular vehicle is also well maintained. You can see how the interiors are in great condition. We have lots of clients who had them before, really love the interior color. It is a really special, classic and luxury experience. The newer generation beige will be a little bit lighter the interior than this. This will make it more exclusive to have the sand beige interior. This vehicle is roughly around 72,000 kilometers right now. They come with the Tiptronic transmission and a 3.6 liter flat 6 engine. A couple other features on the vehicle. We got a bi-xenon headlight on this vehicle. I already mentioned the Tiptronic transmission. We also have a heated seat infotainment system on this vehicle. We'll see some silver trim piece combined with the sand beige interior. Another great option to make it more luxury of experience. We can see the Porsche crest on the headrest. I always recommend that as a convertible vehicle. The interior condition is very important when you walk up to your own vehicle. We'll walk towards the back of the vehicle. We'll see the black color soft top and the windscreen. Here we go. We can see the engine bay condition. So for this particular vehicle, not only it comes with the black color soft top for the convertible, they also have a painted to exterior color hard top. As we all know, the vehicle always comes with a soft top as a standard option, but the hard top, it's an individual option that was offered that year. It is painted to the exterior color of a vehicle. You also have the same interior color on the inside of the roof. You got the black top. It's also going to be a very well fit to the top of the vehicle. And then it was a individual option when it was new. If you decide to use this vehicle for your all-season driving, the hardtop will help to keep you warmer, more comfortable, lowering the noise on the road. If you're interested in this vehicle, give us a call at Porsche Center Calgary.